ghost pepper donut that we just found at Dunkin' Donuts. Let's see if it tastes good. It's hitting right now.
It's later on. Yeah, it's bad.
I'm currently on my trail right now. It is really nice. I'm gonna go riding for a little bit, and then we are gonna try the short rib out. So let's go riding first. Alright guys, so first off with this with the short rib, you want to make sure it's fully defrosted, but I put mine in the fridge, but it was still a little bit icy, so I soaked underwater, but I guess the bones made a hole in the bag. But with this pack, you get about 6 short ribs, which is a great value, and look at the marbling on the beef. It's not bad. They don't cheap out on the meat. That's all I can say. And I'm going to use the leftover marinade later to make some onions. So first, put your pan at high heat. Add a little bit of oil, not too much because the short ribs have some oil in it, and make sure you let this heat up for about a minute and make sure it is sizzling before you put on the short ribs. Now just sear both sides on medium-high heat for around 2 to 3 minutes at your desired cook level. Okay, so after 3 minutes, just lift it over and look at the amazing crust on it. You can see you got some char marks over there, and you know, the coloration is not bad from the marinade. When it's done, just put it on a cutting board or on a plate and let this rest for around 5 to 10 minutes. After that, just make sure you clean your pan up before loading in the rest of your short ribs, or else it will burn. So just go ahead and wipe off all the burnt chunks and add a little bit of more oil. Repeat the same process, cook 2 to 3 minutes on each side at medium-high heat, and you know, cook until you like it done. Look at how amazing the coloration is after the second time using the pan. All that excess flavor that we didn't get out is locked into this one, which is amazing. After that, get yourself, I use about half an onion, and just pop out the rings and let it cook. My slices are about ½ an inch, just stir it around and save that marinade. Be sure to add it in because that is flavor right there. Go ahead, stir it around, and we're gonna put a lid on it and cook it at medium heat for around 5 to 7 minutes until the desired soft liking. After that, I got myself my plate, I got a little bit of rice, and we're just gonna garnish the plate with some sesame seeds first. After you're done garnishing it, your short ribs should be ready to be cut. And look how amazing they look. It's not bad for around $11 to $12. Just go ahead and slice your short ribs up by the bone length, and you got yourself Korean short rib for the night. Alright, now I would say this would feed around 2 to 3 people, so just give yourself as much short ribs as you would like. But first off, make sure you lay that savory onion layer. Then add your short ribs around, make it look nice, and pretend you're at a fancy restaurant. After you do so, go ahead and season with some more sesame seeds if you would like, and add some green scallions on top, which I love. Now, let's taste test. Alright guys, here we go. Trader Joe's short rib. So with the price of $10, you get 5 or 6 racks. It is definitely worth the price that you're paying. But the only main thing that I don't like about these is look how thin these short ribs are. I wish they just gave us a little bit bigger because these were a little bit too thin to fry on the pan because they're all well done now. But let's give it a try. Flavor is good. You could tell there's some black pepper on it, which you could taste, which is quite delicious. Yeah, their marinade is pretty good. 8 out of 10, really good. Let's get some onion action. Flavor is in the onion. Soaked in. Gotta bite it all off. Even though the meat was frozen, very juicy. This pairs so good with rice. See, this slice is thinner than the other one, which I don't like. Because like it's not consistent, but they have to be more consistent. Like, to be honest, you go to a Korean restaurant, you get a small plate of this. This is like already like $20-something. You're going to Trader Joe's, you're getting it for like $10, and it's still worth it. And you're getting more meat than the restaurant. Scallions are good. The onions. Well, that's it, guys. This Trader Joe's short rib is amazing. No doubt. You guys should get it. Please be sure to subscribe and drop a like. Goodbye.